Hi there, this is Wendy from Ask the Landlady. I'm here with all the tips and tricks to help you make a profit in real estate rentals. And today's question for me was, hey, how does it feel to be the most hated person in town? Don't you hate that when people call us landladies and landlords, slumlords, or other derogatory things? We get it enough from our enemies. We don't need it from our friends too, right? But I guess the real question behind that was, how do you deal with the hatred that some people have for you as a landlady? Okay, good question. And here's the deal, I get it. I don't like giving out big chunks of money to, say, the bank for my mortgage payment. You know, when you figure out how much money they make off you, it's like, wow, that's a lot of money. And I don't like doing that every month. And right now, with insurance rates skyrocketing and all my insurance people coming to me and saying, oh, your rates have gone up 10 to 20%. I don't like that either. That makes me really mad. So it only makes sense that your tenants don't like, you know, that day on the first when they got to write out a big check to you. They're not certainly happy to let go that much money for their place to live. It's just the way it is. But they need our housing and we need our tenants. And here's the deal. We can't be people pleasers. If you're a people pleaser, this is going to be hard for you, especially when difficult situations arise. Now, don't get me wrong. The kindness you have in your heart is very important, and we should all be as kind as we can to everyone and be fair. That's what we should all do in today's world everywhere. We should all be this way. And I will fight for my tenants when it comes to issues. Like hearing about those insurance rates, that makes me mad because I know it's gonna trickle down to the rents. If I gotta pay my bills and they're putting these huge increases, it means rents have to go up. And I will fight for my tenants every single time on that because these things are not fair. And my goal is to keep my housing affordable for my tenants. But just know at some point in time, someone who lives in one of your homes or does a repair for you will disappoint you. In real life, it's easy to separate yourself from people who dislike you or treat you unfairly, right? You get rid of the toxic people in your lives, you cast them out, you stop seeing them for lunch, whatever. But these people live in your homes, they live in your property. So it's definitely much more in your face if someone is angry with you about a decision that you've made. But stay strong, okay, people? Just be fair and consistent. Keep going back to your policies. That's why you have these in place in your contract, and you can never go wrong. So when you start changing your mind and like trying to please others, like, oh, okay, well, I'll change, or oh, I'll do this, or I'll change my policy for you. That's when things go south because as the saying goes, when you give people an inch, they will take a mile. You don't want things to go off track. They will continue to push you. That's why it's important to have clear policies in place. And I talk a lot more about this in my book, Lessons from the Landlady, which you can get from my website, askthelandlady.com, or you can get on Amazon. And it will have a lot more information about these policies that you want to have. And if you don't have a good set of forms, go to my website right now. It's only $19.95, and you can see how I've phrased out a lot of my policies, a lot of my clear things that I have in my lease that helped me out over the years that might help you out too. And you can simply change for your company, change your terms, change what you want to in it, add your own clauses and make it your own. But that might give you some good framework of how to keep those things in place, because policies and procedures and treating everyone consistently and fairly is going to be your best friend in this situation. Then when people do talk smack on you, you know, they're just acting out. They're upset about something. It's their life, not you. You've done what you needed to do as a landlady, and that will hopefully give you some peace about dealing with this type of difficult situations. So thanks a lot. It's not easy being a landlady and a landlord in today's day and age. So hit subscribe so we can keep doing this together. Thanks. Have a great day.